Hi everyone, my name is Matea. Welcome to this all levels energetic yoga flow. We'll have the next 20 minutes together to stretch into all areas of the body to prepare for the day ahead. I'll meet you in a child's pose. Bring your knees out wide, toes touch, arms stretch forward. Take a few deep breaths here in center, inhaling through the nose, exhaling out the mouth. We'll come into a child's crescent. Walk your hands over to the top right corner of the mat. Left palm might stack on top of right. Send a few deep breaths into the left side body. Start to walk your hands back through center and over the top left corner. Right palm might stack on top of left. Few deep breaths here. Return back to child's and center. And we'll transition into a tabletop. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips. Take a moment to create a nice solid foundation for yourself. Press the palms down, press the tops of the feet down, engage the core. We'll move into cat-cow movements. On your next inhale, cow pose, chest forward, sway in the back, gaze up. Exhale for cat, round the spine from end to end, hollow out the body. Inhale for cow, exhale for cat. 3 more rounds at your own breath pace. Once that third round is complete, make your way back through center, and we'll take a 3-legged table on the right. Extend your right leg long behind you, press out through the heel. Cross your right leg off the long left edge of the mat, plant the ball mound of the foot down. Gaze back towards your toes behind you, contract in the left side body. Start to return back through 3-legged table, and then bring your right leg off the long right edge of the mat, planting that foot firmly down. Press into the outside edge of the foot. From here, we'll head towards a twist. Left hand plants, right arm reaches, gaze up towards your fingertips above. And then bring your right palm back down to the mat. We'll meet in gate pose. Press off the palms and rise the torso up. Reach towards the sides of the room, then let the shoulders be soft. We'll take a side bend from here. Plant your right hand on your right leg, then left arm reaches and arcs up and overhead. Gaze up towards your fingertips above. And then return back through gate pose. We'll take a foot stretch from here. Bring your hands to your hips and right knee comes under the hip. Tuck the toes and send your hips back towards your heels. You might shift your weight from side to side to really get into the arch of each foot. Whenever your feet feel adequately stretched, plant the palms, tap out the toes on the ground. Start to quiet those taps. We'll do that on the other side. Come into 3-legged table on the left, flex the foot. Cross the left leg off the long right edge of the mat, plant the ball mound of the foot down, feel the right side of the body contract. Next breath brings us back through 3-legged table. Then bring the left leg off the long left edge of the mat in line with right knee. Press the outside of the foot firmly down, and we'll twist it out from here. Right hand plants, left arm reaches, gaze up. Bring the left hand back down to the ground. Press off of both palms to rise into gate pose. Reach, then soften the shoulders. We'll take a side bend from here. Plant your left hand, then right arm reaches, arc it up and overhead. Return back through gate. And we'll take that foot stretch again, hands to hips, knees under hips. Tuck the toes, send the hips back towards the heels. Then plant the palms, tap out the toes on the mat. From here, we'll all meet in a plank pose. That can be on your knees by nuzzling your knees back in space, or maybe you tuck the toes, come high on the ball mounds of the feet. Press into the palms, tug navel towards spine. Keeping elbows close to the body, start to lower the body all the way down to the mat. Bring your hands under your shoulders. We'll take a few rounds of baby cobra. On your next inhale, press into the palms, peel the shoulders away, baby cobra. Exhale, brings the chest back down. Inhale, rise. Exhale, return back down. 3 more rounds at your own breath pace. Once the 3rd round is complete, tuck the toes, rise back up through plank. Pause for 3 full cycles of breath. And then we'll transition into downward facing dog. Pike the hips up high towards the ceiling. Press into the palms, lengthen through the arms, lengthen through the side body. Then take a generous bend in the knees. Point your tailbone up towards the ceiling. Then re-straighten out the legs, energetically draw heels down towards the mat. We'll take a 3-legged dog from here. Extend the right leg long behind you, press out through the heel. Runner's lunge, step the right foot in between the hands. Find a little lift in the chest, gaze forward. Warrior 1, plant the left foot back behind you, then rise the torso up. Reach towards the ceiling, let the shoulders be soft. You might stay upright in Warrior 1 or option for Humble Warrior. Clasp your hands back behind you or reach for opposite elbow crease. Let your arms hang heavy down towards the mat, lift the chest. Then hinge from the hips, aim your upper body to the inseam of the front leg. Let your fist track towards the front of your mat. With control, start to come back upright into Warrior 1. And we'll take a pyramid pose from here. Bring your hands to hips, straighten out the legs. Use your hands to square your hips towards the front of your space. And then start to hinge forward, aiming your nose towards your front shin. Hands might come down to the mat or blocks to frame that front foot. Gaze back towards the back end of your mat behind you. Forward fold, step the left foot in to meet right. For our first forward fold, maybe you take a ragdoll variation. Let the knees bend, belly drapes over thighs. Hands might dangle or connect to opposite elbow crease. You might sway from side to side. Start to pause any sways. Release the arms, re-straighten out the legs. And rise into upward facing mountain, circle sweeping arms up and overhead. Then mountain pose, hands pressed together in front of the heart. Take a moment here to tone the legs, tone the core. Then sit the hips back in space, chair pose. Take a peek over your knees, make sure you can see your toes. If you can't, bring your weight a little bit farther back towards the heels. And we'll come into one-legged balance from here. Rise with your bent right knee. For more challenge on the hip flexor, you might straighten out the right leg. That'll help build strength. Meet me back with that knee bent, and we'll head towards tree pose. Bring the right sole foot anywhere to the inseam of the left leg line. Hands might stay at heart center. Maybe you grow your branches. If you grew your branches, spread your fingers out wide. Feel the skin in between the fingers start to stretch. From tree pose, step back into warrior two. Plant your back foot long behind you. Reach your arms towards the front and back of your space. Let the shoulders be soft. Hug navel towards spine. Reverse your warrior, reach the left arm back behind you, gaze up. Start to return back through warrior two. And we'll take a triangle pose. Straighten out your front leg, reach towards the front of your space, then open your arms from floor to ceiling, gaze up for your fingertips above. Let that upper shoulder blade fall back in space. Wide-legged forward fold, bring your feet parallel to the short edges of the mat. Let your crown hang heavy here. We'll take some twists in our wide-legged forward fold. Plant the palms right in front of the face. Left hand plants, right arm reaches, gaze up towards your fingertips above. Start to bring that hand back down to the mat. Then left arm reaches, gaze up. Plant the left palm back down. Press into both palms to halfway lift. And then we'll rise into 5-pointed star. Reach towards the seams of your room. Take up space, brighten the body. Then goddess pose, toes out, heels in, sink the hips. Option to float the right heel, then place it back down. Option to float left heel, plant it back down. Maybe both heels rise. Gently bring the heels back down to the mat, and then pivot on the toes to come to a crescent lunge at the front of your space. High on the ball mound of that back foot, deep bend in the front knee. We'll take a runner's lunge from here. Bring your hands down to frame the front foot. And we're set up right away to go on the other side. So find your runner's lunge here. Lift the chest high on the ball mound of that back foot. Warrior one, plant the back foot long behind you, and then rise the torso up. Reach, then soften. Maybe you stay upright or take a humble warrior. Clasp the hands back behind you, then hinge forward. Gaze back for the arch of your foot behind you. Mindfully come back upright into warrior one, and we'll set up for pyramid pose. Straighten out the legs, hands to hips, square the hips, then hinge forward, aiming your nose towards your front shin. Maybe hands come down to frame the front foot. Let the neck go completely, gaze back behind you. Forward fold, step the right foot in to meet left. Again, maybe take a ragdoll, bend the knees, let the torso sway from side to side. Start to meet me back in stillness, and then rise into upward facing mountain. Circle sweep the arms, take up space on the way up. Then mountain pose, hands pressed together in front of the heart. Take a moment here to notice where your awareness is. Bring it back to breath, back to the present moment. Then sit the hips back, chair pose. Inhale might help you find length in the spine. Exhale might help you sink the hips a little bit deeper. One-legged balance, rise with your bent left knee. Maybe that leg straightens to strengthen the hip flexor. Meet me back with the knee bent and take your tree pose. Left sole of foot comes anywhere to the inseam of the right leg line. Maybe you grow your branches. Step back into warrior two. Press into the outside edge of the back foot. Commit to that bend in the front knee. Let the shoulders be soft. Reverse your warrior, reach your front arm back behind you, gaze up. Return back through warrior two. Then triangle, straighten the leg, reach, then open. Gaze up towards your fingertips above. Wide-legged forward fold, feet come parallel to the short edges of the mat. Let the crown hang heavy. We'll set up for our twists. Plant your hands right in front of the face. Plant the right hand firmly down, then reach your left arm up towards the ceiling, gaze up. Bring the left palm back down to the ground, then right arm reaches, gaze up. Plant the right palm, press into both palms to halfway lift, then rise into 5-pointed star. Take up space, spread the fingers out wide. Goddess pose, toes out, heels in, sink the hips. Stack the rib cage on top of the pelvis. Press into the outside edges of the feet. From here, maybe you lift that left heel, then gently place it back down. Maybe the right heel lifts. Bring it back down. Maybe both heels rise. Gently plant them back down. Then come into a crescent lunge at the front of your space. Pause for a breath. Then bring your hands down to frame your front foot and step back into downward facing dog. 2 breaths in down dog. Inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. And then drop your knees down to the mat and we'll meet back in child's pose. You might just hang out in stillness, or maybe you roll your forehead from side to side. Maybe you inch your fingertips just a little bit extra forward. And then from here, start to bring your body into any comfortable seated posture. That concludes our quick energetic yoga flow. If you have any questions, comments, feedback, feel free to leave that in the comments box down below. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Thanks for joining.